will tell you something about Garner. That is the city where you're going. May, you of course know Garner because that's where you grew up. It's the and you haven't been in Garner since you were a child, basically. You know the town as it was then, and when what then is, when you were little and when you were young, the Garner was like a gold. There was gold, a lot of gold in Montana. So there was a lot of like life. There was a lot of like saloons and a business and stuff. Very, very alive. But these days, as far as you know, most people have left Garner because I mean there is the simple reason is that there is no gold anymore, or very, very, very little. So now and most of the gold people have moved north, probably where you came from. Yours and because that's and probably even more north to like Yukon and those places in this during this period. So, and you can kind of, the closer you come to this city, the more, or basically this part of the West, you see a lot of these places, old like places that must have been really, really alive during the gold rush, but now very few people are living here. And the ones living here are more like single farms doing some kind of farming. There's the kind of city life and all that things that come with all these small like miniature cities that were like is almost all gone. And now it's winter also, so it's not very. So going in on
so the old saloon is a very sad looking place now.
Yeah, and it's Garnet, Montana is like most of the houses are totally abandoned, but there are people living here. You can see in some of the houses there's like smoke coming out of them. There's a big house that is called Desert John's Saloon, and it's not much of a desert here, but it probably sounded really exotic when they invented it, and you can see that a kind of like what do you call it, a kind of a stage wagon, a kind of a that is totally black,
right?
And
the black like, coach of cursed death.
No, but this is more like a black, but with on the doors there is like you can see that someone has painted a kind of a crystal ball,
yeah, I get it.
and stuff like that. So and you come closer to this, and this is obviously the Madame's own coach that she has there, and outside someone has like been like cleaning up a bit in this old saloon, or outside they removed some of the snow and they lit some candles inside. You can see there's no but there's no one in the streets and no one here at all. There are, and when you enter, someone has lit like heated the what do you call it, kamin? What's that in English? The
fireplace.
A fireplace, a stove, or so there actually is there is not freezing in here at least. And there are a woman sitting around the round table. She has this crystal ball in front of her. She's also much younger than you expected. She has these like tattoos in her face. If you can, I'm showing a picture on Myro now of her, and she seems really, really calm. She has guards, like 3 or 4 men. They're all dressed up in like being all of you being out in and seeing horror. You see, like they feel more like theater than a kind of a threat of some way. They have like these.
Are we all there or just May?
You are all there.
Okay.
You are all there. You are. I mean, you probably expected to find yourselves in this room since you were the old gang.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You all rode with the curse like 10 years ago.
Right.
But she's sitting there, and one of the guards that when he approaches you, you see that he's more of less of a guard and more of a servant or some kind of a waiter or something, and he has this warm wine on a like a tray that has raisins in it, very similar to glögg, but yes. Do you want something to eat? And they have like they don't have like cooked food, but they have like pastries and cookies and stuff like that. As soon as you are like brushed off the snow, Madame does like this and raises out her arms and invites you to the table. And there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs around the table, and she is sitting on one, and the 3 of you. So there's 2 persons missing in this as far as you can see. How do you place yourself around the table? There's no, doesn't seem to be any like, there's no like small signs that tell you where to sit. Do you have any preference? Where do you want to sit?
I want to be. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I just sit myself right opposite of her.
Okay,
so
right.
The chair that's well, it's 6 chairs, but basically.
Yeah, but so you can like see her face.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I will sit on.
You're muted, Max.
Yeah, you're muted, Max.
Go on, and I'll take.
I will sit next to Madame, and I will sit on her left.
Yeah.
You're sitting with me, or the other woman.
The Madame. The woman who invited us here, who sent the telegram. Right? So I'm going to sit to her left.
Marina's just gonna stand up and walk around and look around at the same time, so she's not gonna sit down. She's just casually gonna walk around, listen a little bit.
Hungry predator.
All right.
I do have a question. Max, can I see a picture of your character?
Yeah.
Is it in
Okay.
Miro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Miro.
Go
It's
ahead
on
and
my
look at
character.
it. So then I will look. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you can click on me. You can click on me and you see.
No, I'm seeing quite well. So do you have okay, one moment.
You can click on my.
No, that's okay. I see it. So do you actually have the antlers? You're wearing them?
I actually don't want antlers. I think
Okay.
it's.
Leave those. Good enough.
If I would have chosen myself, I'd rather have some a little vad heter det? Pannband
Yeah.
typ. Yeah, around
Yeah,
that. It's knotted around like this. I think it would be better.
Okay, that works. I will imagine that. Okay. So,
All right. Nice.
Yes.
So, and Madame seems a bit disturbed that you don't like obey her like instructions. She's probably very used to people paying a lot of money to be able to take part of this.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, someone is coming up the stairs towards, and you cannot hear immediately that it's two persons.
Two empty chairs, two people.
Yeah, two people, and the chairs free now is like there's one chair between Garth and May, and two chairs free next to between May and Madame.
Yes, that's clear.
That's
on her right. Yes. So,
yeah. So the people coming in is a big old man, and you can immediately tell that he's quite drunk. He has clothes that probably were expensive a couple of years ago, but now it looks like he's been kind of wearing them every day since then. He has a long, like, white beard that is really needs a comb to stuff. And next to him is a girl. She's like, we're not very good at like determining ages of girls, but she's probably not yet in her teenage, but not. She's just between like teenage and maybe like 12 or something like that. She's mixed colors. She seems to be like not black, but I don't know what the word
there
they
are a
would
number
have
of
used.
there are a number of dated terms.
Yeah. I can give you also a picture of how you remember the curse. She was a kind of almost a voodoo priestess traveling throughout and doing really weird stuff. Madame points to them and he says, "Welcome, Mayor." And when he says Mayor, May, I think you probably might know him. It's not very. You might know if you like search your like. It might be a local person, but it doesn't ring any bell right now. He's just the mayor to you right now, and he kind of sits, "Oh, this silly crap, and I don't get this. I don't even know you people. What am I doing here?" And "Hey, girl, come here," and says, "Girl, you can sit there, girl."